So you are thinking about moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and you really want one of those master plan communities, but you don't want to be up north where the hustle and bustle is in cities like Salina, Prosper, and Frisco. Well, we are a little bit further south in Mansfield, Texas, in the beautiful community of South Pointe. Now, South Pointe really does have it all. It's a master plan community. They have a pool, lakes, all kinds of activities for kids to do. We're going to look at 2 homes by one builder today, Coventry Homes. The first one is a 2-story. Let's go check it out now. Welcome to this beautiful Coventry home. You're going to love this floor plan. This particular floor plan is called the Lockhart II, and I love this layout. It really does make a statement when you first walk in. You see this beautiful entry with a curved staircase and a beautiful sight line with looking down into this family room. Now with this particular plan, it is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, 3-car garage. One of the garages is on this side, so that's why you see this mud area here. But as you walk in, you get to enjoy this beautiful study that is just off of the entrance. It's on the side of the house somewhat, but it's still towards the front. Great views here. You also have 8-foot doors downstairs, which really makes a huge impact when you're thinking about a grand feel of a home. One of the great things about this floor plan too is you get a second bedroom downstairs, which a lot of people really do appreciate. So down this wing or hallway, you have a full bathroom here, and it is a 3-piece bathroom. You have a stand-in shower here, your toilet, and your sink area. They have it really decorated, really cute. I like the green. To my left here, you also have a bedroom that faces the front. I like with this particular elevation, they have a porch in the front of the house, so you get to enjoy that. Beautiful views, and you get a closet. So this is great for multi-generational living if you have that situation going on, or if you have a surgery, anything that kind of impacts your ability to go upstairs, this will be a great option. To my right, you have this nice size utility room. I love the storage. They have both open storage as well as some closed cabinets there and a hanging area. Plenty of room to get your washer dryer. You could probably even put a countertop there. I'll tell you about this door a little bit later. Very convenient. It's a great thing that I'm seeing in a lot of the new builds. As we walk through here, speaking of storage, you do have a linen closet here. You can never have too much storage, so this is great for this bedroom and bathroom that's downstairs. As we come out of this area, you have your formal dining room, which is great because you still have your study, a formal dining room, and a second bedroom and full bath. Here you have your butler's pantry area, a full walk-in pantry. So TJ, make sure you get this full walk-in pantry. It has plenty of storage. You have your wine area to your right, and then this opens up into the kitchen. The kitchen is a good size, and it does open up into the family room. This is a gas community, and I like that they added the pot filler here. A lot of people are really intrigued by this, which is a great convenience. You just have to make sure that you select it at the right time when you're building the house. 5-burner stove. I love the pot and pan drawer that they have installed here. It's a great option. You know, standard kitchen. They have kind of like the Blanco sink, which I'm seeing a lot of. The gold fixtures is a nice touch. Spice rack to your right of your stove, which is a nice convenience. And of course, the pull-out trash area. You want to always have that in your new construction home. Plenty of windows. So let's check out these windows in this breakfast area. Very open to the backyard. You can see this is a bay window area. You also have a seating bench there, or a window seat, which is nice to have as well. Let's check out this backyard though. This backyard does include a covered patio, and they added a outdoor fireplace, which I think is always nice to have, especially here in Texas. You like to enjoy the outdoors. There's seasonal times when you can do that. So you do have this outdoor fireplace. They've included a TV here. Remember, these are 75-foot lots. This particular community for Coventry Homes has 55, 65, and 75-foot lots. So even with this nice size covered patio, you still have plenty of yard space to enjoy. Let's head back in and check out this family room. And again, this family room is open to the kitchen, so you have that nice entertaining option that a lot of families really enjoy. You see the huge ceilings in this area. It really does open up, lots of windows. I like that they have the windows up top as well. And you have your fireplace, floor to ceiling tile there, great option. This is not a gas fireplace, it is electric, but nice ambiance. One of the great things about this floor plan is the master is tucked away, and instead of you walking all the way into the master bedroom and then turning and getting into the bathroom is right here. So let's check this one out. You do have the nice size vanities, a nice window, garden tub. You have different options that you can have there, and a nice size walk-in shower, good size. They do have the seat. A lot of people really do want to have that option of having a shower seat just so that you can do different things there, shave your legs, that type of thing. All right, so we are in the master closet. Plenty of space to hang all of your clothes. If you want to put some shelves here, you could. And remember that door that I talked about over here, it leads to the utility room. So this is a great option, especially if you don't want to travel all the way around the house, go out your bedroom, all the way around to the utility room. You just open this door, get what you need, put it away, close the door, and you're done. This could also be a shortcut to the garage on the other side. So let's head out and take a look upstairs. But look at this. Let's just kind of take a pause and look at all of this vanity space and storage. You do have this great window in this part of the house that lets in a lot of natural light. It is on the side of the house, so you'll probably get a little bit more privacy. As we come out, I really feel like I am in a retreat. I don't see any doors. I just see windows and just beauty. So you really do feel like you are kind of like away from the rest of the house when you are in this space. This primary bedroom has huge bay windows. There are 5 windows there, another 3 up top here. They did a great job with the space in this room. It feels huge. This is a king size bed, plenty of space to still put extra furniture if you wanted to. So I really do like the layout that they have presented with this particular floor plan. So as we make our way out, we're going to take a look at a few more features in the house. And one that I do want you to notice is this nice kind of like walkway. And I feel like it kind of gives some separation from the family room and the entering and dining area. So you feel like you're kind of walking through into another space of the house that lends itself to some different ideas and different creativity and things like that. Now, we're going to head upstairs, but before we do, I am Keela McGraw, your favorite Dallas-Fort Worth realtor. If you're thinking about relocating to the area, I'd love to help out. So now we are upstairs, and as you come up the stairs, you enter into the game room of this house. Again, great sight lines, great natural light coming through. The windows really do add something to this space because you not only have the windows here, but you also have windows here in the entry, which really does let in a lot of natural light. And considering they painted this ceiling a dark brown, it's still very bright and airy in here. Just off of the game room, you have a half bath, which I think is great because you have guests that might be utilizing this area. They do not have to use any of the private bathrooms that are attached to the bedrooms. Then you come into the media room. In this particular media room, you have 3 levels, which is great for seating options and really having that true theater feel to the house. They've added some built-ins, which are an upgrade, but I think it's a great touch, as long as you don't have one of those huge TVs there. Nice touch to have that. And it really does just kind of give you that theatrical feel. Nice sconces on the walls, planking both walls, which is great. And I love the step downs. It kind of adds a little extra dynamic to this floor plan. Just off of the media room, you come down, you go through the game room, and you enter into kind of like a little landing area, I like to call it. Now, Coventry is known for having desk space upstairs. And this is a good example of how they have placed this particular desk or work area. It's kind of just tucked away. In the corner, you have some great sight lines to look outside there, as well as downstairs. Over here, you will have a bedroom, and they have 3 bedrooms up here, which is great, especially if you have kiddos. They can be all spread out all over this house and really just kind of make this upstairs area theirs. This particular bedroom does face the front of the house, and so you have some great views there. Nice size walk-in closets. So I did appreciate that they do have some great walk-in closets here. You have 2 sides that you can utilize for hanging items, and you can probably still fit like a drawer or chest of drawers right in there as well. Just off of this bedroom, you do have your Jack and Jill bathroom, and this is just kind of like a very linear Jack and Jill bathroom. So you do have your vanity there, you have some linen space here, then you have your tub and toilet area here in the middle, and then you enter into the second part of the Jack and Jill space, which does have its own vanity, walk-in closet, and then you have your own linen closet there as well. So great options. Again, nice size closet space for secondary bedrooms, which I think is a huge plus for this floor plan. You do have the upper, the nice size vanities. They're the shave height, I guess you could call it. And a nice bedroom that this one opens up into. And the bedrooms in this house are a good size. They are not a 10 by 10 or 10 by 11. You definitely get some good square footage in these bedrooms. Now, just off of this bedroom, we have one more. Just in this upstairs alone, you have 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, which there are homes that have 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, and that's just part of this upstairs area. This particular bedroom is towards the rear of the house. It's a great space, and it has its own bathroom. So this could be for your older teen or even your adult children if they're still there in the house. You have your 3-piece bath here with your shower or tub combo. You have your toilet and your sink, and then another walk-in closet. So great space. I really love this floor plan. It is a nice size. It's under 4,000. It's about 3,764 square feet. You do get 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, a game room, a media room, all of the things that you would need in a house to accommodate family members and things like that. To build this home on a 75-foot lot, you're looking at about upper 700s to get started. Of course, if you add upgrades, that price will increase. But for the value that you're getting to be in Mansfield, to be in a district with great schools, I think it really is a good value that you would get here. Before we go to see this next house, let's talk a little bit about the community. Now, again, we are in Mansfield, Texas, which is just south of the major Metroplex DFW. Now, in this particular community of South Pointe, it is a master plan community. We're sitting on about 900 acres. They have several builders here, So great options to choose from. And with that master plan community, you do get those master plan options such as an amenity center. You have a resort style size pool, as well as several parks that are sprinkled throughout the neighborhood. You great walking and biking trails here too. I've seen several people out enjoying this beautiful day, walking and enjoying this community. Now, South Pointe is one of those that is centrally located. So you're about 30 minutes to DFW International Airport. You're about 30 minutes to downtown Fort Worth, as well as about 35 minutes to downtown Dallas. Great location. You can easily get around in the Metroplex for fun, work, or just entertainment in general. So I want you to enjoy this beautiful community, and we're going to check out that next house now. Welcome to the Bremond plan of Coventry Homes. You have a nice entry here. This is a one-story home. So the layout, of course, is going to be a little bit different. But one thing I can appreciate about one-story homes is that they have their high ceilings. And I feel like they're even higher than two-story homes downstairs. On the front of the house, you have a nice guest or secondary bedroom. Great windows. You see the windows and all the natural light getting in here. You do have a closet. It's not a walk-in closet, but it serves its purpose. Off of this bedroom, we also have a full bathroom. I love the tile selection they have in that shower area. Again, these tall ceilings are just throughout the house, so it's really gorgeous. You have some nice storage or linen space there right off of the entry. As we come in, you still get this grandiose feel with this entry. You kind of have like a little landing spot here. And then to my right, you're gonna see a coat closet, as well as another bedroom, secondary bedroom, that also faces the front of the house. You see the little porch area here. So you get a different view. And this particular bedroom has an ensuite. So it has its own private bathroom that you can see here. So you have your tub, shower, your sink, and your toilet area, and a walk-in closet. And look at all this space in this closet. It is a true walk-in closet. So if you have kiddos and one has more clothes, you'll want them to pick this room for their option. Now, off of this bedroom, you enter the entry again, and then everything really does just open up. To my right, you have a formal dining room, which is a great option. A lot of plans don't have the formal dining anymore, but we still get people that want a formal dining room. And so this is a great option to have. I don't know how much you would utilize the space, but you don't have to use it as a study because this plan does come with its own study. Now the star, I should say co-star of this particular floor plan is this huge oversized island. This island is ginormous. Now you get plenty of extra storage under here. You still get, this is a gas community, so you still get the 4-burner cooktop. Beautiful Vent-A-Hood and the shaker cabinets that they have here. They don't have the double ovens here, but that can be an option, but this island is huge. One special unique thing that you have as an option with this plan is you have a prep kitchen. And a prep kitchen is great because you can close the door and keep the mess out, or open it up and really have this access to really almost like a secondary kitchen area. In here they have the refrigerator, you have a dishwasher, a sink, and you have your microwave. They even put a window in here. So you don't feel like you're in an enclosed space. If you like to entertain, this would be a great option. If you have kiddos and you want to hide all their mess, they can have all their goodies right in this area. So this is like one of my favorite floor plans because it does have this prep kitchen that you don't see a lot in different homes. Just off of the kitchen area, you have the utility room, and then this utility room is a pretty large one actually. It goes pretty deep. So you see they do have a countertop here, as well as cabinets and some hanging space there. Great options. You have some storage underneath as well. This does come with a 3-car garage, and so this area here would be where the garage would be, and you still have a little mud area option here as well. Now as we go back just to the left of the kitchen, you have your study that is kind of tucked away. And again, you do have French doors that you can utilize to have some privacy. They put a little obscure glass there for some extra privacy. I love the windows of this particular home because they're long, they're elongated. They're not just your standard, windows that you would see in a bedroom or anything else. So good natural light. They have some crown molding in here as well. Nice ceiling fan. And again, these ceilings are tall. They are a good height, so you don't feel enclosed at all in this space. This is the family room. It is open to the kitchen. Beautiful views here. They do have a fireplace. That can be an option. Not everyone likes a fireplace, but this is a great option, I feel like, to have in a home, especially living here in Texas. And I like that it's gas. Not electric, but gas, so you can have access to it in case the power goes out, Off of that family area, you have some linen space here. Can never have too much storage. And it's good to have because you have another private secondary bedroom here tucked away to the back. Now with this private secondary bedroom, you do get a nice walk-in closet. It's not as large as that second bedroom that we saw, but it's a good size. Beautiful window, not too large of a room here, but still a good size. Off of this bedroom, you have a full bathroom. I like the options that they chose here. Kind of went with a darker color with the tile, but it still looks really nice. So you have a full bathroom here that your guests can use. And off of the guest room, you have a nice media room. And in this media room, of course, they painted it a beautiful black color. It still feels bright in here because they do have windows in this particular media room. They have some built-ins, nice sectional, plenty of space. If you wanted this person to have their kind of own living area, that could work here. Now, just on the other side, we have the master bedroom, and we're going to go outside here in a minute. But on the other side of the house, you have your primary or master bedroom. Plenty of windows on two sides here, tall ceilings, and then of course you have your ensuite here. Nice entrance into the bathroom. You have a nice side shower, and then you not only have two vanities that are separate with a standalone tub in the middle, you also have this extra space here for if you want to put on makeup and different things, and some nice storage here as well. So us ladies, we like extra storage for makeup and things like that. This plan does have two closets. So you have this walk-in closet, which is probably the smaller of the two. But on the other side, you also have another walk-in closet that is a little bit larger to hang different items and things like that. You even have that third row up there to get your seasonal wear. So this plan, all on one floor, I feel like it's a good use of space. Of course, you don't have to do all of the options that you see here, but I think it's a great option to have as far as if you want square footage, but all on one level. This is close to being 3,000 square feet. So you really feel the space. You don't feel like you're on top of each other. It's really a great option if you're looking for a one-story house. Now we're gonna check out outside real quick in the backyard. We're gonna take this side door, but please notice that with this particular floor plan, they have the sliders installed here. That's a great option. A lot of people are starting to lean towards that way to have the sliders. But this covered patio, you have good height with the ceiling there. They have a fan. They put an outdoor kitchen out here, which is a great touch. So if you like to grill and really spend a lot of time outside, you have that option, have this outdoor kitchen. They have a TV here, no outdoor fireplace like the other house, but it just gives you some options on what you can do differently with the different floor plans. So again, this is the Bremond plan. This is 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms. You do get your study still, a formal dining room, and you still get a media room, game room. All right, we've seen two gorgeous homes today. Coventry was the builder, and we're in Mansfield, Texas. Now, Mansfield is gaining popularity because of its size and the school district. The school district is B-rated, high B, 88 out of 100 according to the Texas Education Agency. We're looking at about 80 to 85,000 residents, so a still smaller city and suburb of DFW. Now, South Pointe does have several builders. We looked at one today, but we also have David Weekley that's building here. Boyd Custom Home is another builder, as well as Grand Homes. So you have several options to choose from, just kind of depending on your flavor and your taste. I'm Keela McGraw, and I would love to help you relocate to the area. If you want to learn more about Mansfield or some of these builders, give me a call, text, or email, and I'll see you in the next video.